Honey, I tell you, I don't know what's going on, but Nicki Minaj ain't feeling the LGBT community, honey, no more. You know what, Queenie? I knew it
Hmm.
was something years ago when she came out and she says, I ain't gay no more. I ain't with that gay stuff. Cause you know, in the beginning, she came
Hmm.
out, she branded herself as bisexual or whatever. But
Oh, I
now
didn't know
she
that.
yeah, she was talking about she liked girls and stuff like that. Press one if
Mm.
you guys remember when Nicki Minaj branded herself as gay or bisexual when she started her career. So yeah, so she came
Mm.
out. She wanted to make it clear a couple of years ago, like she ain't with that gay stuff no more. You know what I mean? She said
She is delivered.
she's chickity shickety shickety straight. All right, but
Mm.
let's go here. So now Don Lemon, he's was going into these churches and exposing pastors for being ICE. You guys know ICE is a part of that police stuff that goes and take out the immigrants and stuff like that. But they're saying they're also taking out black and brown people. And it
Mm-mm-mm.
is they're purging. Do you guys remember when we kind of joke back in the day, like America gonna have their day of purging? Do y'all remember that?
I
Well,
do
guess
remember
what? They're purging now. Okay. So this whole ICE thing, this is America purging America. All right. So yeah, that's what's going on here.
scary.
Yeah. So let's start off with here, as you guys can see
Oh my
right here.
god. I'm so sorry. That picture cracks me up.
Yeah. So Nicki Minaj, she says, Don caught sucking lemon. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I say that?
Ooh.
Don suck cock and lemon is disgusting. Okay. I think she really wanted to say Don dick sucking demon is disgusting. That's what she wanted to say. But she says, how dare you? I want that thug in jail. She's calling Don Lemon a thug. All right. She says he would never do that to any other religion. Lock him up. All right. So let's see. This is what we have.
I mean, this is unacceptable. It's shameful. It's shameful to interrupt a public gathering of Christians in worship. So,
But there were folks who will.
that's what, I have to take care of my flock. And
Okay,
my
but listen,
family.
we live in there's a constitution and the First Amendment to freedom of speech and freedom to assemble and protest.
We're here to worship. We're here to worship Jesus because that's the hope of these cities. That's the hope of the world is Jesus Christ.
I want to be very respectful. Please don't push me, though.
We're here. We're here to worship Jesus.
Yes.
That's why we're here.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why we're here. That's what we're about.
Don't you think Jesus would be understanding
We're about
and
worship.
love these folks?
We're about spreading the love of Jesus.
But did you try to talk to them as a
No
Christian?
one is willing to talk.
Okay.
I have to take care of my church and my family, so I ask that you actually would also leave this building.
You don't want us to
Unless you're here to
chronicle what
worship.
happened?
Unless you're here to worship.
I'm always worship. I'm a Christian.
We're here to worship. We're here to worship. Okay.
Thank you
Yeah,
very much. I
yeah,
appreciate
yeah.
it. What do you think of this?
I mean, this is unacceptable. It's shameful. It's shameful to interrupt.
All right. So it says, thank you, Don Lemon, for getting this recording. A church in Minnesota reportedly has an ICE agent as a pastor. Churches are supposed to be safe havens. And if this pastor is an agent, he is definitely reporting people. So, yeah, that is the pastor that's going around
Oh.
reporting people. And he's not talking to them about Jesus.
Mm-mm.
He's using his pastor and allowing people to confide in him. And when they confide in him that they are illegal or whatever, then he calls ICE on them to get them locked up.
That is so dirty.
Yeah,
Like,
but
could
that's
you
what this
imagine?
pastor doing. Yeah, confiding to your pastor, thinking that he's trying to get you closer to Jesus, and he
And he
just
just
calls,
deporting you
yeah,
or
deport your
executing you?
ass. Yeah. And I'm sure he's getting paid a big money because these people are
Mm.
doing it for the money, honey. And they
Oh
said
yeah.
Trump is giving these ICE agents a lot of money, and it's just
Hmm.
going to continue to grow. They said ICE is more populated than the police department.
And that is scary.
Well, didn't I tell you the purge, sweetheart?
You did say the purge.
So we're
You
in
did
the
say the purge.
purge. We're in the early stages of the purge. While
Oh goodness.
all these blacks and LGBT y'all on Now TV just making a ass of yourself, twerking and shit, it is a monster that is out here and y'all don't see it. And when they come for y'all asses, I ain't gonna feel no type of way because
Mm-mm.
y'all are so resourceful to get new dick, but why you not resourceful to know what's going on? So I feel like
Mm-hmm.
y'all caused this on yourself. So I'm gonna sit back and
I
honey,
know that's
I'm
right.
gonna do whatever I gotta do to protect me. Okay, if that's
Mm-hmm.
being with whoever, so I can hide in their fucking basement, so fucking be it.
I know that's right. We gonna be like Anne Frank in there, hiding
Okay,
out from the
yeah,
informants and ICE.
okay, hell yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because the black community and the gay community, they're just selfish. They're full of pride. They're full of vanity. And they're just full of
Mm-hmm.
lust. They're not out here really doing much. You know, they're less.
You
Child,
know what I think it is?
what is it?
I think it's from years of like I'm just saying the new generation of like blacks and gays and all that stuff and LBG. I think we're just tired of fighting. I just think we're
Oh,
tired.
okay, Queenie. I hear people say that, and I think you guys are all cowards. Um,
That could be the case
our
too. I'm not speaking
ancestors
for myself.
died. I know.
Hmm.
Well, I didn't know. Okay, you're not speaking for yourself. Well, why you group yourself with them then?
I'm not grouping, but I'm just saying as a
Well, just
collective.
say them. Well, fuck, I can
Them,
never be a
them.
collective. I can never
No,
be a
I can't be.
collective
I don't
because
want to be.
I can't. That's the insult to myself. That's why I'm
Right.
not pro black. I'm not pro gay or nothing like that because I cannot put myself in those things if I don't agree with it. So
Mhm.
I feel like that's a coward because our ancestors died fighting and the fight will
Mhm.
always go on. I think they have decided to live in this fantasy bubble that's unrealistic and the
Mhm.
bubble is about to get popped. So if you ever think, oh, I want this fantasy world where I don't have to fight and I can just get fucked by several dicks every day and I won't have to worry about anything and I can just suck as many dicks. Child, get your ass up. That is so
Mhm.
delusional. So I feel like continue to fight and I feel like they
Yes.
have lost the fight. I think when you stop fighting and you have this
Mhm.
mentality, I'm too weak to fight, I'm so tired, when you haven't even fought for shit. Like our ancestor paved the way for us to live in comfort. Like y'all
Mhm.
haven't did shit. You haven't went to no wars. All you
Nope.
do is run your dick sucker mouth on social media. And most of your
Tell
dick sucker mouth has been targeting going against your own community. Like,
it's a
shut
shame.
up. Like, I have yet to see them really fight against the opposition or the ops. Like, they're not even
Mhm.
smart enough to know who the fuck their ops is because their ops is people that look like them. That's how they feel. They're constantly trying to shit on people that look like them, trying to be better, trying to one up them. Like, shut up. Like, girl, bye. And I'm like, you
Mhm.
you already lost the fight. You such fucking cowards. I thought you were kings and fucking queens.
But see,
Kings
that's
and
the
queens
thing.
are
We need somebody.
always
Mhm.
they have fought to earn that position. Okay, they have
Exactly.
lost some shit. Y'all just like labels for the sake of having labels, but you don't want to work for it. You're just obligated, entitled motherfuckers. That's lazy. That's how I feel about it.
Mhm.
But go
Cause
ahead,
we live. No, I'm sorry. I keep over talking you. I'm so sorry.
girl. It's all right. You know I don't care.
I just have so much to say. Like I'm like,
Go ahead.
what was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, about the fighting thing. I just feel like it's just so many years of fighting that I feel like exactly like you said, it is cowardly to sit back and do nothing. I feel like we need someone to light a fire underneath these butts to get them to move and do something. But I mean, it's all he said, she said, you know.
I don't think they're ever going to get up and do anything. I think they're so consumed with their selves and vanity that
Hmm.
they don't have any community. When you go to the LGBT, it's just a label of it, but once you go
Hmm.
in there, the community fights against each other, and then when you chastise them on it, well, the black straight community, they do the same thing. That is such a fucking coward cop out. But I thought you bitches wanted to be different. You, oh well, let's not do the heteronormative, like they pick and choose and they live in this fake fantasy bubble, but they living good. I watch them. They got
Mm,
a lot of money, a lot of ass, but honey, when that day come, when the
mm,
purge is real, they're gonna be crime victim. Bitch, you better get on your
mm,
motherfucking job now. And bitches be asking me, aren't you scared? No, for what? For what? Y'all ain't scared. Y'all still twerking on dicks. Y'all still
mm.
doing what y'all want to do. Uh-uh. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do for me, and I'm not telling your ass why. So you can expose my plan, cause y'all run your mouth too
Mm.
much, motherfucking much. Everything, everybody know everything about y'all. Cut,
Yep, because it's on
keep
the
some,
internet.
keep some shit to yourself. Especially
Mm.
when you know the enemy is steady looking at your ass, studying your ass. So when they annihilate your ass, it's going to be easy because you tell everything. And in the black community, what leaders do you guys have? None. I mean, Corey
No.
Holcomb and Antoine, they just got finished fighting over somebody talking about sucking dick, some gay shit. It's like you guys are so way off your fucking rockers. It's
I'm trying to
so,
tell you.
I don't even think you even see it. And then when you look at everybody who the black community uplift, you guys uplift like the Boosies, you uplift the Charleston Whites, you uplift the
Mm-hmm.
Tokyo Tonyas, the Tia Kemps. Those are your black excellence. And
Yep.
you may say, that's who you pay attention to. That's who you give your energy to. I mean, so that speaks volumes. So it is what it is.
It
So
is.
right here, Paul says we condemn the actions of Don Lemon and the group activists who stormed the city's church today in St. Paul, Minnesota, in clear violation of the faith. Christians everywhere should. Well, listen, Queen, I'm going to tell y'all right here.
Who's that?
I'm about to turn into a Christian.
Okay.
Look, when the day comes, I'm giving all this LGBT shit up. I'm a straight Christian. I'm gonna just stay on the down low, honey. Okay.
I know that's right. Oh,
Cause
you so crazy.
that's where it's going to. I mean, look
I
around. You
mean,
guys know that it's shifting to the Christians. It's Christians against everybody. That is the
yeah.
play. That's the play. That's how we move into Nigeria. And they're coming full throttle. The Christians are
Mm.
coming back to fight and they want to fight. When you look into history, a lot of religion wars, that's just what it was. So
It's always over religion.
right. So, honey, I'm about to get in my hole and
Gee, you so
save
crazy.
and save my motherfucking self. Okay.
I know that's right. I'm right there with you.
Hell
Shoot.
yeah. Cause
You gotta.
these LGBT and black folks ain't gonna help me. They not
Mm-mm.
even helping themselves. They too busy. They're so full of vanity. They're so full of pride. When you look at the opposition as a Christian, okay,
Mm.
they are coming together in the name as a whole. They have an
Mhm.
agenda. They somewhat organize and they have a mission. What is the mission of the black community?
You know
What is the
what?
mission of the LGBT community?
You know what? I wouldn't be able to tell you either or.
None. But the Christians, they have a mission statement. And the Christians, they can look back and say, okay, this worked for us, so let's make it here. And the
Mhm.
Christians, they don't separate based on race. They're gonna come in
Right.
numbers from blacks, from gays,
Whites,
all that.
gays, Asians,
Right. So
Hispanics.
yeah, their numbers is going to be huge just on faith alone. Faith is
Mhm.
going to bring them all together. So it's going to be a rocky road, honey. I already
It
told you what
is.
I'm doing. So don't look over here, honey. I'm praising
Can
God.
I say something?
Yes.
I just think it's really sad because God didn't intend for us to be this divided as people. I believe that God put us all here to connect and to learn from each other and to grow as people. But I know that's not the way the word works, but I mean, wishful thinking.
Um, I think it sounds good, and I think it might. I don't know. That's a person belief, but you're going to have
Yeah.
another person that feel like they're going to say God said that we should get rid of all the evil of the world because we have to think about the kids. And these individuals are influencing our kids to go down the wicked way. So God said we need to protect the kids first. And who's to say
Mhm.
what God tells anybody nowadays?
Right.
Everybody has their own beliefs and their own religion. But when you're thinking about Christianity, it's like you guys are all coming under one umbrella and you guys have a mission. So you don't think about it yourself.
Right.
It's an easy way because you don't have to think for yourself, but the challenge is being disciplined and obedient to God's laws. So
Mhm.
we'll just see how that goes.
Yeah.
All right, so this is another clip.
So you can see the protesters here have gathered over here. They're in the middle of the church. So in the beginning of the church service, the pastor was speaking, and Nakima stood up and said her piece, and then the protesters surrounded her. But this is a clandestine mission. I think they found out according to them, this is according to Operation Pull Up, that one of the pastors here is a member of ICE, and so here we go. You can talk to me, Pastor. Yeah.
All right. And honey, if the other win, the liberals win, I mean, I don't got nothing to worry about. I can just be myself. But the shit, if
I
they
know that's right.
lose, bitch, I'm going down to the down low department.
Girl, I'm going in hiding.
Girl, you don't got nothing to worry about. Shit.
Shoot, I'm black.
Girl, no, you're fine. I mean, you're black, but you're Christian, so it's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, you're
I'll
good.
just carry the cross with me, make sure it's
Yeah.
not upside down.
Yeah, you just can't be alliance. You probably can't have no gay friends or nothing like that. They're gonna stop that
Oh,
eventually.
but I learned so much from different people. Like, why should I
Well,
limit myself?
you gotta keep it to yourself. I'm just saying if you
Yeah.
really want to go cognito.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Right. It depends, because I
Yeah.
think eventually if the Christians and that side get their way and they go very
Hmm.
strong, I know back in my day when I was coming up,
Hmm.
um, I couldn't associate with LGBT people.
Because of the way the world views were.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
and
got
it's
you.
just they didn't want that influence on me. You know how they are with kids.
Oh,
So we
yeah.
don't want you to have any gay friends or you can't associate with those type of individuals because it's going to be a bad influence, it's a bad look and they're going to try to turn you out. So and even in especially guys, they
Hmm.
really shun that from guys, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I don't know if it would ever get there just because Trump administration says he's not after the gays, just the trans. So I
Oh,
think the
God.
gays would be cool. However, when
Hmm.
Trump dies, I think it's a new regime that's going to be a little bit more stricter and harsher than Trump.
You
So,
think they're not going to lighten up?
I mean, look how the world is going.
That is true. And I don't even know any politics that could fill the shoes to be, you know what I'm saying, to be the
Right.
leader. Because now they're
Mhm.
going to have to clean up this mess.
Yeah. But,
Mhm.
I don't know, but I'm just, I look at the whole board and I think
Mhm.
in order to play the game well, you have to think as your enemy and you have to think of
Mhm.
yourself and you have to look at all parts of the board. So I'm like, either way, I'm going to be good. I already know what I got to do for either or. Okay.
I know that's right. Shoot, I'm just hoping we go
Okay.
left the next election because I
You said
can't take
what?
this no more. I said, I hope we go left the next election.
Oh shit, I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, I'm not going to
Just a
worry about
force
it.
of good, just somebody good to clean up these streets, just get just get things back to the regular programming.
It's
Because
never
right
gonna be
now,
regular. I'm sorry to tell you, baby. Now, if you
oh,
thinking about regular, no, a war is coming. It's been brewing. And you have
that
to
is
think
true.
about Russia right now. You have to think about China. Russia and China. If
Oh yeah, they're
America
besties.
if no, they're not besties. Nobody is besties, sweetheart. If anybody is cool with each other, it's just for their
Hmm.
benefit. Everything is transactional and everything is about power. And but if United States take over Greenland, then Putin said that he's definitely going to come for America and China. So we
Oh,
just have to see, and we know that America needs Greenland because when Russia starts to attack us,
right.
Greenland's going to be a station where we can know what's going on before it hits to our home. So Trump is doing stuff to benefit our safety.
Hmm.
He's doing different things to get more influence and more power because in the past, America was looking kind of weak. Russia and China was
Hmm.
looking at them as they kind of soften up now. They're trying to do the right thing. So, we had to get a villain to say, hey, we still kick your ass. I know we
Right.
had the Democrat as the mommy to come through, but since
But
y'all
we got Trump
ran,
as the bully.
yeah, we got to bring daddy home, okay? And that's Trump. Even though, people don't like Trump in our home because he is
Hmm.
a bully, but a lot of people feel like he's doing it for the best of Americans and he's putting America first. So a lot of
Hmm.
people that has an issue with him, I don't think they're pro America. They're most so anti America. I know coming up and around black people and around gay people, they're really not patriots, because they feel like
Hmm.
America have done them so wrong. So they still have like this hatred towards America. So I wouldn't expect them to really have a mindset or a way, because they feel like, well, America
Hmm.
did everything so wrong and they need to be weakened and just give back more. But that shit, Russia and China would never respect that. And nobody respects that. These are men you're dealing with. These are straight
Yeah.
that have a more strict religion value. They're not Western at all. And I believe the average Western versus the Eastern men are so more and more stricter and they don't
Mm.
have that much relax and forgiving like the Western man does. So
Right. They're more disciplined.
yeah, they're more like
Hmm.
you're wicked, okay? And they don't have no fucks, okay?
Oh
And
gosh.
the Western guys like just forgive and we'll be cool, bro. None of that.
Right.
So, Trump, he gives, bully mode, which to our enemies, they gonna respect that type of bully mode. They're
Yeah,
not
they
gonna
do.
respect that sweet, let's try to be friends and I'm going to try to make it back by giving you your canned goods so we can just be cool. They're going to be like, fuck that. I want more. I want more,
Yeah, look what he
so
did with Spain. Didn't he take their oil or something?
yeah.
And he said he's not giving it back.
I don't know what they did with Spain, but all I know is, when you're dealing with men and men of the
Hmm.
world, they're different men than your black men. So I think that people be thinking
Yeah.
like these other mans are something to play with. I mean, these men in their countries, it's legal to beat women asses, okay?
Oh yeah, there's pretty
And,
much not too many laws to protect us.
and they're not gay, okay?
Yeah, there's laws against that in some countries. You'll get
Most
shit.
of them. Nigeria
Hmm.
is illegal, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that America people, like I said, they're vain. They're very so into themselves, they don't even realize it's a whole world out there that don't
Hmm.
don't connect to them. They don't see the world like they think. And I think Americans, they think everybody thinks like them. And
Yeah,
I think that's very vain and I think that's very foolish.
it is. It
So
is.
that's my
Mm.
take on it. What do you think about my take on it? Is it crazy?
No, I like it. It
Thank
gives me more it gives me a new insight to look at it instead of my I don't know how to describe my view. Like I feel like I have a view. I'm starting to open my eyes more and take off the rose-colored glasses and see stuff for what it is.
Yeah. All right. So this is another clip that's going around.
Agenda. Why do you say that?
Fuck off.
No, me, dude. I'm
You're
not
our
here.
team? Whose team are you on?
come on, man.
Don Lemon.
This is Don Lemon.
All right, man.
All right. Well,
Sorry, brother. I'm so sorry.
like, really?
No, I'm so sorry.
on our team.
Yeah. So why do you say that?
This is a white supremacist agenda. They're not just going after criminals. I'm so sorry I went after you there. I didn't
Come on.
recognize
Do I
you.
look upset?
There's all kinds of folks out here with media. They're not just going after criminals. They're going door to door and they're targeting any black and brown person they can find. And all of America is next.
Didn't I tell you the purge?
You said that. You
If
said
you
it
live
first.
by a black or brown person, you're next. They're above the law.
So this is going out, and guess what these black rappers doing?
What are they
Exactly.
doing?
Being a distraction.
Mm.
They
That is-
outnumber our police. This is a white supremacist agenda. No?
All right, so yeah, that's what's going on. But like I said, these rappers, they're not doing nothing. They're creating you a distraction, shaking their asses, fighting over
Mhm.
baby daddies, doing whatever. So when it comes to your door, it's too late.
Oh, it's definitely too late.
Yeah, they're lost in the sauce. Okay. And
Mhm.
I don't know. It's like, how can you really love your community when you're constantly so vain? And I just feel like the black community and the gay community is full of vanity. And I know you can't protect me because you're so into yourself.
Yeah, that is true.
You're
Everyone's like
you're
main
so
character
into the
energy.
looks, right? The
Mhm.
weave, the big booty, the looks, the lust. I
The
mean, you guys
lashes.
are so into vanity, lust,
Mhm.
and when I'm
It's
going
like,
into battle,
mhm.
I don't need a bitch that's trying to lust, or I don't need the spirit of vanity or all this bullshit, the lies and stuff. No.
Mhm.
So shit, they about to get eaten alive.
It's about to be a
So
massacre.
of course. All right.
Mhm.
But I think that the other side, they're doing a great job, honestly. I think they're getting these rappers, like getting Nicki Minaj on their team. I think that was
Mhm.
a great strategy on the other side. And she did
Yeah.
flip. And I think she had to, some people say she had to flip because of her status. So we'll just have to see, and it shows
Right.
that Nicki Minaj, I don't know. To me, she was just an image, but a lot of gay people, they look up to her like their God.
That's what I was about to say.
They pray to Nicki Minaj more than they pray to Jesus Christ. They know
'Cause
all her lyrics,
mhm.
but they don't know any Bible scriptures. Like
Which is sad.
God is a jealous God, you know?
Mhm.
So, God says put no gods before him. So when you are focusing on these celebrities so much, God, I mean, you get what I'm saying.
Oh, I
But
know exactly what you're saying. It makes me think of Moses. You remember the story of Moses where he tried to set the people free from the what is it, Pharaoh? And he said he was going to send the plague and everything like that if he didn't let them go. It almost reminds me of that when they took I don't want to say all the plagues and everything like that, but it almost reminds me of this. It
Mhm.
almost does with the plagues.
So Nicki Minaj is going after Don Lemon. She says she reposted this, and it says this is the same man who goes home every day to his white husband, yet parades himself as pro-black, questioning black people's authenticity and telling others to prove their blackness while feeling bold enough to speak on Nicki Minaj. So you can't be pro-black and date outside your race.
I don't know what being pro-black is anymore. I
Well,
don't
I
know.
told you I'm not
I don't
pro-black,
think, no, girl, I don't
but
think I'm pro-black either. I
you
think
know
I'm
what?
pro-self.
I'm not pro-black, but I only want to deal with a black dude.
Yeah, I felt that.
But that's just because I'm my attraction or whatever. But Don
Yeah.
Lemon, maybe he's not I think that he's pro-black because he's standing up for black people and he wants to be in that community and he like a monolith or whatever. So
Hmm.
even though he dates white, I will only stick with black. But I don't think me sticking with black is a determinant thing for pro-black shit. I just like black dick, bitch. You know what I'm saying? His
I know
ass is
that's
out
it.
there fighting for the black community. So I
He really
will put
is.
him more pro-black because he's fighting whatever he's fucking with or whatever. That's his business. But
Hmm.
his makeup and his identity and what he's known for is standing up for blacks. I'm not known for standing up for blacks, even though I only fucking on blacks. So I don't think that what you do in your bedroom dictate who you are and who you're standing for and who you're supporting, who you're fighting for.
Hmm.
Yeah. All
Yeah.
right. Well, yeah. All right. Tam, why you ain't come up here earlier? All right. So this is going on. Hold on.
Operation Pull Up, more of a clandestine operation. We show up somewhere that is a key location. They don't expect us to come there. And then we disrupt business as usual. So that's what we're about to go do right now. Demanding justice for Renee Good and letting them know that this will not stand. They cannot pretend to be a house of God while harboring someone who is directing ICE agents to wreak havoc upon our community and who killed Renee Good, who almost killed a 6-month-old baby. Enough is enough. I am a reverend on top of being a lawyer and an activist. So I come here in the power of the Almighty God.
Tell us why you're doing this.
This is unacceptable. It's shameful.
MAGA administration and the fake news MAGAs are losing their mind over something that's not even true. So let me just make it clear, because this assistant attorney general, I don't know, what's his name? Something Hammett, Gillen or whatever. So I have no affiliation to that organization. I didn't even know they were going to this church until we followed them there. We were there chronicling protests. Once the protest started in the church, we did an act of journalism, which was report on it and talk to the people who were involved, which included the pastor, members of the church, and members of the organization. That's it. It's called journalism.
All right. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. Please get the likes up. So I'm
Yeah.
about to get ready to go to another channel. You want to roll with me, Queenie?
Let's roll. Let's keep the
Okay.
punches going.
So the next title is gonna be, I should have changed it, but whatever.
Oh,
Um about Pastor Mike Todd. He slammed Drewski about the mega church skit or whatever.
oh, he just mad because he got exposed.
Yeah, so let's do that. That's gonna be at the Juicy Leaks TV.
All right, I'll meet
I'm
you
going
over
over there.
there.
See you guys. So
Bye.
y'all meet me over there at the Juicy Leaks TV YouTube channel. Bye.